Hello and welcome to AutoBot YouTube channel. Myself Rahul. As you all know, GitLab is a DevSecOps tool. Like it is offering a wide range of security offerings as part of the subscription, right? So as part of that, I'm going to explain today regarding the dependency scanning offering from GitLab. Okay, so we are going to understand more about what is dependency scanning, how you can implement it as part of your CI/CD pipeline, and where you can find the templates that is already available in GitLab. Right. So let us first understand what is the dependency scanning. So dependency scanning analyzes your application's dependencies for known vulnerabilities. All dependencies are scanned, including transitive dependencies, also known as nested dependencies. This is nothing but like as part of your project development, you will be importing a lot of packages, and if it is a Maven project, just consider we'll be having a pom.xml file, and we'll be adding a lot of external dependencies to your project, right, to support your coding. Right. So the primary intention of dependency scanning, as we are including the third-party dependencies as part of your project, it is very important to secure the code and to move the code to production. Right. So before moving or deploying the code to the production or to UAT or to customer environments, we have to thoroughly test the dependencies. Right. For that only we need to use a dependency scanning. So dependency scanning is often considered part of a software composition analysis. SCA can contain aspects of inspecting the items your code uses. Okay, so these items typically include application and system dependencies that are almost always imported from external sources rather than sourced from items you wrote yourself. So the main intention is instead of checking the vulnerabilities in your code that you have written, it is mainly focusing on the dependencies that you are importing from external sources, right? That is the main intention of this. And during the development phase itself, before going for deployment, we should do the dependency scanning analysis. So this is only one scanning that I'm going to explain today. There are other offerings also from GitLab to ensure more secure deployments, like container scanning is there, and there are other scannings also offered by GitLab. I will go through all those things in the coming videos. Okay, and GitLab, yeah, here itself it has mentioned like GitLab offers both dependency scanning and container scanning to ensure coverage for all of these dependency types. Like as I mentioned, other than container scanning, we have DAST scanning also offered by GitLab. To cover as much as your risk area as possible, we encourage you to use all of our security scanners. For a comparison of these features, you can go through all these documentation. Okay, and once you do the dependency scanning, it will detect the vulnerabilities and it will show you the details like this. For an example, just consider if there is a dependency that you have added, and if there is an version update, and if you're not updating your project, means the dependency scanning, it will throw the exception. Okay, at that time you have to modify the versions to the most secure version, and then you have to rebuild your application. Okay, so I will show you like where you can find this dependency scanning. And before going to that, there are different analyzers as part of this GitLab dependency scanning. So one is like dependency scanning supports the following official Gemnasium based analyzers. Okay, so there are different analyzers like Gemnasium and gemnasium-maven and gemnasium-python. So based on your requirement and your project type, you have to choose the analyzer. Okay, so in our case, we are going to use Maven project, so we have to use this analyzer like gemnasium-maven, and based on the analyzer type, there are different templates available in the GitLab common templates as well. Okay, though the analyzers are published as a Docker images, which dependency scanning uses to launch dedicated container for each analysis. Okay, so it's like it has already deployed as a Docker image. So each time if you initiate a dependency scanning, right, it will be opening as a container image and container, and it will do the analysis. Okay, and another important thing is like as part of the analyzer, like which analyzer you are using, there are different variables that you can set in your template. Okay, so these are different variables that you can set to modify the generic template that is provided by GitLab. So in our case, it is a gemnasium-maven. So we can set the Java version, like which version you want to set, and there are one or two more variables available. Same like for gemnasium Python, like if you are going for a Python coding, then you can set all these variables to modify the template. Okay, and here if you go to this particular link, right, I will be sharing this link in the description, and if you go here, like in the templates, you will be able to find different kind of templates which is providing by GitLab itself. Okay, so let me go here, let me go inside jobs. Okay, so these are different jobs which is already predefined by GitLab, and let me go inside dependency scanning. Okay, and if you want to find some references related to this dependency scanning, you can refer to all these links which is already commented out. And if you want to find out the variables which I just showed, you can just use this link over here, right? And here you can see it has already defined a few of the variables as part of the template. And for example, here you can see secure analyzer prefix. This is nothing but like a this is the prefix for identifying the analyzer that you are choosing. For example, if you are going to give, I will show you like where it is going to use. Okay, so let me scroll down and let me show you where is our gemnasium-maven dependency scanning. Okay, so this is our scanning job that we are going to use, and here you can see it is extending two more jobs, and here we have the variable, and here we have mentioned like gemnasium-maven. As I mentioned, there are three gemnasium analyzers available, and as it is a Maven project, we are going to use gemnasium-maven. And yeah, let me scroll up a little bit because here we are extending two jobs, right? DS analyzer and the Cyclone DX reports. So let me go up, and this is at DS analyzer job, and here it is extending dependency scanning, and in the variable here you can see it is using this secure analyzer prefix. So this variable is already defined here. Okay, so this is nothing but like a predefined variable which is already defined in GitLab templates. And here you can see we are passing DS analyzer name. In our case, it is gemnasium-maven, and DS major version number, right? And then as I mentioned, like it is using the generation images or the analyzer images for doing the scanning, right? So that's why we have provided the image over here, and the script is nothing but it is using the analyzer and the run command, right? And here this is the second job, Cyclone DX Cyclone reports. Here you can see the artifacts are generating and attaching it as a artifacts, right? So that's it. And this is our gemnasium-maven dependency scanning. So let me do one thing. Let me scroll here. I will tell you how you can utilize this in your project. Okay. So let me. Yeah. So here you can see it is already mentioned like how you need to use this particular dependency scanning in your project. So you can just add it like a template. So let me copy this. Okay, I just need to copy this. Okay, I'm going to my GitLab. Okay, I'm just going to, sorry, I think it's not copying. Okay, I'm just copying this. Let me go here. Okay, let me paste it. Oh, sorry, let me remove it from here because I'm going to include this template, right? So we have to add it at the top. Okay, so that's it. We have added the template at the top, and now I'm going to use the same name, gemnasium-maven dependency scanning. Okay, or otherwise if you want to modify, means you can extend it and you can modify the details, but I'm going to use the same name. And as part of gemnasium-maven dependency scanning, what I need to modify, I just need to modify one variable name, right? If I need to pass any particular variable, then I can pass it. But as part of gemnasium-maven, we have only DS Java version, or you can pass these values also like Maven CLI ops. I don't have anything to provide. I'm just going to provide only this variable. DS Java version. Okay, variables. Okay, I'm going to give it like a 17. Okay, so that's it. And we have to attach the artifacts, right? Artifacts and paths. Okay, so there are two type of artifacts that we get to generate. So if you go here itself, you'll be able to see this is one kind of artifact that is going to get generated. So I'm going to add this. Okay, so next is the dependency gemnasium dependency report. So where we can find it? So if you scroll down, you'll be able to find that path defined somewhere here. Report, okay, mission report. This is report. Yeah, so this is the report that is going to generate. Okay, so I'm just copying this and I'm going to paste it over here. Okay, so this is how you can include your template which is already provided by GitLab, and this is how you can modify that particular job which is already provided by GitLab. Okay, so I just added like a gemnasium-maven dependency scanning and variable and artifact. That's it. Okay, so let me go back to template again. So we are going to use a gemnasium-maven dependency scanning and okay, gemnasium-maven dependency scanning. It is extending these two things. Okay, and it is extending this particular dependency scanning, and here you can see the stage is a test check. So let me see whether any test check stage is already there, right? So it will be using this stage and it will start the gemnasium-maven dependency scanning over there. So let me save it and let me commit added gemnasium dependency scanning. Okay, so this gemnasium maybe something, but it's the scanner that we have or the analysis that we have used here, right? Let me commit. So based on your project type and based on the coding that you are following, you will have to change the analyzer as well. Okay, so if it is a Python, you cannot use the gemnasium-maven. Instead, you have to go with the gemnasium Python analyzer. Okay, so based on that, the job also will get a vary. Yeah, I think it's completed. So let me start the job. Yeah, I can see it's already started. Let me go back. Okay, so the job has already started. Build pipeline. Okay, running. What happened? Our job. Okay, our gemnasium job is still not showing here. Okay, so the job is triggering, not triggering because if you go to gemnasium-maven dependency scanning, we'll be able to see it is extending DS analyzer, right? So if you go here, it is using DS analyzer and DS analyzer and in cyclone reports. Yeah, here you can see in DS analyzer it is extending dependency scanning, and here the stage is a test. So in our case also this thing is completed, because in some cases what will happen is like just consider if you declare this as a build-test, then it will throw the error stating the particular test stage is not there. Okay, then if you want to customize that stage, like if you want to add a new stage to this definition, means what you can do, you can either keep it like this. Okay, test maybe gemnasium like that. Okay, then I just need to declare this stage over here. Okay, and if you don't want to modify, you can just keep it like a test, and you can remove this dependency scan. Okay, so I will do one thing. Let me keep this gemnasium scanning under test itself. So I'm just removing this scanning bar. And another important thing is, like, currently the job is not running, right? Because if you go to gemnasium dependency scanning, there are a lot of rules added here. Okay, because of this, it is not executing. So let me do one thing. Let me add a rule for this gemnasium scanning rules. Okay, so what can be the rule? Then I'm just going to execute it always. Okay, so that's it. Then always, and let me save this. So we're going to use the same stage for gemnasium-maven dependency also. If you want to customize it, then what you have to do, you just need to add dependency scanning, and you just need to declare another stage for that. Okay, just to override it. So let me save it, and the rule for gemnasium scan. Okay, so that's it. Commit. Okay, so let it complete. And pipeline, go to pipeline. So let's start. Here you can see it has started the execution, and if you go inside, you will be able to see gemnasium-maven dependency scanning is already executing, and in job dependency there is no dependency. Yeah, dependency is only between maven build and build push image. Right. So let it complete. We'll see how the artifacts are going to generate. So here the interesting thing is, like, it will just generate the artifact, and it will just attach to this particular job. And again, if you want to go through the report and to fail that particular job, means you can write another job to go through the gemnasium-maven dependency scanning report and to identify the vulnerabilities with different severities. Okay, so here you can see it has already started the testing, and here the build is also executed. So unit test is completed. We'll wait for some more time for the gemnasium-maven dependency scanning to complete. So this is the build push image job I already explained in my previous video, like how you can build a Docker image and to push to our container registry. Right. In today's video, we have seen gemnasium-maven dependency scanning. In the coming videos, I will be explaining you regarding the task scanning with the GitLab and the container scanning and other security-related jobs as part of a GitLab template. Okay, so here we can see gemnasium-maven dependency is completed. So let me go inside, and here you can see the job is completed. And let me go to artifact and download it. Yeah, let me download here itself 405, right? Yeah, 405. Let me unzip. Okay, so here you can see it has attached all the CDs file and the JSON report. So let me open this, and here you can see there are no vulnerabilities identified currently. So if there is any vulnerabilities, you will be able to see that in this particular report. Okay, so this is how you can integrate GitLab dependency scanning as part of your pipeline, and how you need to execute and generate your artifact. Okay. So I hope you're clear about this concept, and in coming videos we will be covering more security aspects as part of our CI/CD pipeline. So if you find this video useful, please like the video, share with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. So thanks for watching the video. Bye.